So plain and simple, this video is about making you money if you're in business, whether you sell something or you're in the service business. If so, you're in the right place. So we're going to talk about digital marketing today, and I'd encourage you to stay to the end because I'm going to try and tell you how it works and why it works and the most strategic way for you to do it depending on the type of business or the nature of the business that you're engaged in. If you stick around to the end, I'm also going to tell you how you can find freelancers who for very short money will be able to take all the stress out of you trying to figure out how to do it for yourself, so you can just do the business that you're good at doing and just have the customers coming in the door like a revolving door the way that you really want that to be. I'll also tell you how, if you want to get out of the business you're in or you're nearing retirement, one of the things dear to my heart, you can use this as a side hustle because it's very easy to make money from it without knowing any of the technicalities of how the whole thing works. So what is digital marketing anyway? In today's world, digital marketing is an actual business that people have become very good at because you've got to learn some of the technicalities of search engines, optimization, and all the tricky internet stuff that most business people don't know. But anything that gets your name out there, your face out there, your product out there, builds your reputation, using the internet or any digital asset like emails or text or anything like that, it's all kind of part of the whole world of digital marketing. And if you do it successfully, whether you pay a little bit of money or not, it is the number one way in today's modern age where you're going to get your customers. So let's talk about four very simple types. I break them down into four types. The most important thing to me as an attorney when I help people build businesses is I want you to get some customers now. I want you to build your brand and squeeze that lemon as much as you can and get every drop out of your customers as long as it's a win-win situation for you both. And a lot of times people don't think about actually communicating directly with their clients and asking them for more. So the first type I want to talk about is what we call message marketing. It's also called email marketing, text marketing, comes by a lot of different words. But if you have an existing client list, then that's emails or text. You're going to want to use this. If you don't have it, I'm going to tell you how to build that using one of the other methods. But what email marketing is basically is to set it up. There are software programs now where you can simply upload your customer list and then type a series of emails that go out in a very organized broadcast fashion to entice people to come to your business. And these are people who already know and trust you because they bought from you before and simply buy more. This is an ideal type of marketing if you're a type of business that can offer a discount or a Groupon type of an offer, like a restaurant. Buy one, get one free. We have a ladies' night. If you're a dentist, don't wait for your cleaning. We have a special on teeth whitening, but you got to move fast. You have to be here within 7 days. So you can set up an email campaign or a text campaign that would basically build on the business that you have now and increase your business now. So what do you do if you don't have an email list or a cell phone list? You don't have an existing type of list of customers. Maybe you're a tow truck waiting for the phone to ring. Maybe you're a roofer and you don't know who needs a new roof and you're out there pounding the pavement. Lead generation is the best way to reach any of those categories, and you're going to focus your efforts depending on the nature of your business. Lead generation is basically finding new customers. And this time, if you find them, you've got to start capturing their emails and their cell phones so you can engage in the first part, which is the message marketing down the road, and really build a relationship with your customers that has them coming back to you over and over. So how does lead generation work? It's a little bit more technical because whether you have a website or not, the first thing that happens is we create a very simple website for you. It's called a sales funnel. And it's a very simplified website that has one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to get the phone to ring and capture the email and the cell phone number of the prospective customer. And so you build a very simple website and then couple that with a simple Google ad or a Facebook ad or a geofencing ad targeted to the location where you want the business to occur, targeted directly at the type and nature of the service that you offer, and you get it out in front of them. Facebook and Instagram ads are ideal for putting in front of people the fact that you've got a goods or a service that's available, but they haven't been thinking about it. Google's a great place to use lead generation and put some Google ads out there. If you're in an urgent business like a tow truck driver, you're stuck on the side of the road, what do? You Google tow truck drivers near me. And the objective here is to simply use keywords, use targeted ads that are exactly for the business that you're looking to build, and just getting it in front of people at the right way and at the right time. They're typically done on a pay-per-click, so they can be done relatively inexpensively, depending on the nature of your business, how often you run the ads, and those type of things. But they're worth their weight in gold. A lot of people are afraid to spend money, but they're just waiting for the phone to ring. Well, if the phone's not ringing, you're not making anything. So the objective is, it's worth paying $1 to make 10, don't you think? So to create a campaign that focuses on getting your information in front of a customer, you're going to get more customers now through lead generation, and you're going to capture their information, and they're going to become a customer potentially for many, many years to come, and keep coming back to you time after time after time. This will be a little bit more technical to set up. You're going to want to find somebody that's very versed in doing that type of an ad campaign for you. It's not worth hiring someone in-house just to do it, depending on the size of your business. This is perfect for just hiring a freelancer on the side to just basically build your business and get more customers coming in, so you can then do the surgery on them, or do the dental work, or build the house, or fix the roof, whatever it is that you happen to be. Now, there's also something people are not aware of that can help you in that regard, and that's something called a Google guarantee. It came out about 1.5 years ago, but not too many people are aware of it. If you're a contractor, for example, or you're engaged in a certain type of business, Google has a program that you can give them your information. You can upload to them your insurance information, your licensing information, all of that type of thing, and the customer can be assured by Google up to, I think it's $10,000, that you are a person that's going to build your reputation and get you an awful lot more business there as well. So that's lead generation, getting more people, and those two are the best two ways that exist today to get some new customers now, because they can start generating that business as soon as the email, the text, or the Google ad is seen. Your phone starts to ring doing that. Now, those are customer now strategies. Of course, you do want to start building your brand, and you want to start having your reputation managed professionally if you don't have it done yet. I mean, picture yourself on the internet just trying to get a website running for the first time, but you don't have any stars, that you don't have any testimonials. How do they know to separate your service versus someone else who's got 5 stars, who has 100 people that have recommended them? Your brand, and building your brand the right way, and building your reputation, is a critical part of the longevity of any business. It's also the best way to bring in customers now as well, once you get it established. You see a lot of people out there getting the 3.9s, the 4.9 stars, the 5 stars. Everybody's pushing that these days because that's what helps separate you from someone else. A good digital marketer can set up a system very simply where you ask your customers to give a number of stars. And it can be configured so that the ones that are 4 and 5 immediately get published to the world, whereas the 1, 2s, and 3s come to you as the manager of the business, so you can try to address it. Because a lot of people who give you 1 or 2 stars, they had a bad experience, they just want to vent. And so rather than have your reputation destroyed by a bad review, you can help manage that, and that's where a good digital marketer can help build your reputation and your brand and give you the right advice in that regard. They can also manage your social media for you. If you're not very adept at using the TikToks and the Instagrams, don't do it. Focus on your business and let someone else do it for you. The money will be coming back to you, many times over. And the same thing with building your website. Sure, these days they're a lot easier to build, but let a professional do it, and don't be afraid to put out a few bucks. But if you do have to do it yourself, I'll tell you exactly how to do it. And finally, I just want to talk about search engine optimization. About 10 years ago, search engine optimization was one of the best things you could do. It's still very important. The problem is it's become so highly focused, and it can be so technical now to do it, that the big boys with the big money are usually on the top of the search engine before you. So the way around that is to focus your search engine optimization using keywords that are more your local area, like the name of your city, the name of your town, the place where you want to draw from, rather than do it in general. But search engine optimization is a very important part because its goal is to get you seen on Google or one of the others, but Google is still the main platform in terms of how that works. So those are the four main areas. They involve setting up the sales funnel, like I indicated. They involve using some technical software in order to capture the names and the email addresses. The software also will track phone numbers, and the ads are optimized as they go out. So at the very beginning of it, the ads may not be as effective, but then by looking at the analytics behind the scenes, the good digital marketer can start streamlining it and getting rid of the ads that are not working and focus on the ones that do, and changing the text or the photos as the case may be. So all of that is going to be able to build the brand for you and start getting you customers now, and it's also going to set you up for customers down the road. I told you I was going to give you some bonuses. There are actually 3 websites that you can go to and actually look for freelancers. People that, if you just want to try some message marketing, for example, but you don't have the software or know how to send out the text, you can just have a message marketer send out some text for you. A lot of people, I myself included, do test marketing for people and say, look, let me show you how it works. Let me start getting you the customers. I won't even charge you for it in the beginning. And if it works, terrific. Then we can get involved with some kind of a business relationship. But the easy places you can go to, the number one source, like Google is the number one search optimization, is called Upwork.com. That is really the marketplace where you can go to say, this is exactly what my business is about, this is what I'm looking for, and people can put bidding services in for your business. If, of course, there's also another one, Guru.com, which is kind of like Bing.com in terms of its usage, or Freelancer.com. Again, that's like a Yahoo.com search engine, so they're a little lesser used, but they're also very valuable. Now, how does it work in terms of how you pay a digital marketer? You do basically pay them time for their service. The second bonus I'm going to talk to you about now is how you can make some money doing this. You know, you don't need to know how message marketing works. You don't need to know how to write an email or send out a text or to put together a sales funnel or a website at all. All you need to know is you know people who are looking for business. Then you can partner up with someone who will do the actual work, and they'll do it under a white label. You can set up a very simple little agency of your own. Doesn't take that many people. You know, the average person might make $500 or $1,000 per month each and every month. So if you get about 5 customers over the course of the first month, that's going to pay your mortgage, your car loan, everything else. And month after month, as the money repeats, it can actually grow. If you get a few people a month, you can make yourself quite a tidy business out of this. It'll solve any other problem that you have going forward into retirement or otherwise. So just a thought, but for everybody out there, digital marketing is the way to go. There's a lot of money and a win-win for everybody. The digital marketer makes money, the business owner makes money, and everybody's happy. So I hope this was helpful to everybody. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, certainly comment. I'll be happy to help out with anybody that doesn't know where to go or has some ideas or questions as to what they want to do. You can go to my website, mundomarketing.agency, and you can certainly get more information about me and about what's available out there. But hopefully this has been very helpful, and I look forward to seeing you thrive, whether the economy is great or the economy tanks. I hope you have a great day now.